Hello and welcome everyone. Andy Bryan here again from the Soul Pathway. And today within this video, I'm going to be providing you with a collective Soul Pathway reading for the year ahead. We are going to be looking at and exploring the energies of 2023. And what I'm going to do with my Soul Pathway Oracle cards here is do a reading for the first half of the year and what we can expect, and then also tune in to the second half of the year. So you'll see two slightly different readings that will all come together as one reading towards the end. As I've mentioned in previous videos, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to answer any questions that we may have. Before we get started, however, I just wanted to speak with you about 2022 as we reflect upon the year that has gone. Now, for me, it's been quite a transformative year. My mum passed away in February this year, and my life quite literally turned upside down. I moved from Hampshire in England all the way to Cornwall, and I started a new life down here, which was both beautiful and, as I mentioned, transformative at the same time. I've had a lot of ups and downs on my journey down here, but now I feel very much settled and looking forward to the new year ahead. And many of you will know that I've stepped away slightly from my spiritual work, to recalibrate myself. Though as we step into the new year, I'm going to really be focusing all my time and attention into my work here at the Soul Pathway, providing people with personal Soul Pathway readings, as well as shamanic healing and mentoring sessions to support you on your spiritual journey. There's a lot I'm looking forward to in the new year. So if you would like any guidance and support on your journey to really connect with your soul at that deeper level and live in much more alignment, then please feel free to get in touch with me. And I would love to support you on your journey as you connect with your true self. You can pop over to my website, which is www.awakenyoursoulpathway.co.uk. So without further ado, let's just jump into the reading and see what shows up for us for 2023. Now, as I said, I don't know about you, but I am actually really looking forward to it, especially stepping into my work in a deeper way once more, because I feel there are a lot of people that need guidance and support that are going through deep and challenging lessons in life. And I feel my work here at the Soul Pathway can really help you to understand yourself at that deeper level and find that sense of peace within, which is really key for each and every one of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by pulling a rune for the first half of 2023 as we explore the energies of what we could be experiencing during the first half of the new year. Okay, so let me just pick one out. Okay, interesting. I'll put that to one side. And as I've already mentioned, I'm quite new to runes, so I'm just getting used to these runes. But that is a very, very interesting card, or more importantly, rune there. And the rune here is all about flow, renewal, and dreams. And it's quite interesting when it comes to the new year, isn't it? Because we're all about renewal. The new year is all about renewal, all about letting go of the past, releasing all that no longer serves us so that we can become reborn. Because in many ways, the new year is another cycle of our journey, another cycle of each and every one of our paths. And it's essential for you at this time to go with the flow of life, which this is all about. Laguz is the name of the rune. So it's all about flow, renewal, and also dreams. So it could be inviting you to connect with your dream state and what is being guided from within you. Set your goals and intentions for the new year and what it is that you want to create. These will become your dreams that will in turn slowly become your reality. So the beginning of the year, first half of the year, is all about focusing on that renewal and bringing new life to your life and going with the flow of your dreams, what might be coming from within. So that is an absolutely beautiful rune to start off this reading today. Okay, and I'll put that at the top there. And what we'll do is pull a card from this Soul Pathway Oracle card deck, and I'll put them there for the moment, and I will get this out of the way as well. As I often read from the booklet, as you know, if you've connected with my readings before. If you'd like to purchase a copy of these cards, please be sure to head over to my website, www.awakenyoursoulpathway.co.uk as well, and they are on sale there at the moment. But let's have a look to see what might be showing up for the first half of 2023. So let's just pull any card, whatever I feel guided to, and I think it's this one to start off with. Interesting card, very, very interesting card. Now the old self is very interesting because in many ways the old self is all about reflecting on the past and who you once were. And the old self is very much the beginning of your journey before you awaken and begin a new cycle of life in many ways. But when you've pulled this card, this is all about reflecting upon your old self and your conditioning that has led you to the place you are today. Now these could be conditioning from society, culture, religion, values and beliefs passed on to you by your parents, or even those people you've looked up to. All of the conditions, whether they have been positive or negative, have shaped who you are. So it's essential for you in many ways to look at your conditioning, because as you reflect upon that, you can again release those old patterns or conditions that you held deep within you, so that you can release them for the new year, so that you can let go of them. Reflecting upon your old self is something that we all must do from time to time, whether we have been on our journey for a long time and very much awakened, or whether we're very new to our journey. We all have to, reflect upon our past in order to release it, let it go, and more importantly, heal from it. So reflect upon your old self and discover what is it telling you, so that you can embrace the pathway ahead, which is essential. There is a beauty and gift in your past, and it's up to you to find it. Okay, so I'm going to read from the Oracle card booklet here as well. So the old self is the beginning of the journey. The environments in which we grew up and currently live have shaped our understanding of who we think we are and should be. From a psychological perspective, this is called the ego. The expectations, values and beliefs that were placed onto us by our parents, culture, society, education, and even organizational structures. If you've pulled this card, it is an invitation to reflect upon your programming so that you can become the person that you are ultimately meant to be. As you consider your past and your current conditioning, notice the situations that are appearing in your life right now. Are they there by default or with intention? So you don't want to fall in old cycles of your life, though in many ways we all have experiences where cycles can be repeating or showing up in our lives. And it's up to us to notice what that cycle is so that we can break it and begin a new cycle that will serve us in a much deeper and beautiful way. Okay, so let me give these a shuffle. We'll pull 3 cards from this deck as we look at how we can work through, what's coming up for the first half of the year ahead. As I said, if you've got any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll answer any questions that you may be thinking of right now. So let me pull 1 card. I got that one. Put that to one side. Pull up this one. 2. And the 3rd one for now, which will be that one. Okay. So we'll put that to one side. Over here. And I'll just lay these down one at a time. 1, 2. Move these over a bit so they can all fit in. And 3 might just be under the feather there. Move over a little bit more. Perfect. So we'll look at the first card and see what the first card is. Very interesting. Very interesting. So the element of earth. Each and every one of us is called to connect with earth at this time anyway, because Mother Earth is that great healer. Mother Earth provides us with that unconditional love, nurture and support, and in times at which we feel we may not have any, Mother Earth is a great way to ground and connect us to what truly matters in each and every moment. So while you're going through and working through old patterns and conditioning, allow yourself to connect with Mother Earth to heal you, support you, and nurture you through these difficult and challenging times to which you may be facing. Or even more so importantly, just to assist you through life's journey, because Mother Earth is a great support in terms of helping you to find that peace and contentment within as well. We all have different things going on in our lives, but when we go for those walks in nature, I don't know about you, but they're beautiful and cleansing. So Mother Earth is teaching you to cleanse with earth and nature and release all those things as you're going through this meandering journey of life. That's a beautiful card there. Again, I'm going to read from the booklet like I always do and see what I've written here as well. Okay, number 29. So let's have a look here. So the element of love, earth, allows you to become rooted and grounded as you bring stability into your life. Earth is the Divine Mother who provides you with a firm foundation when you need to reconnect with yourself. If you've pulled this card, then now is the time for you to honor the spirit of nature. As you embrace Mother Earth. Allow her to ground and support you in the process of healing as she brings you that unconditional love and nurture. As with the strength of a tall tree, let the branches reach high and the roots run deep. This will give you the ability to weather any storm. Remember to call upon Mother Earth. She is always just a heartbeat away. It's an absolutely beautiful card there. Fantastic start to the reading. Move these a bit more. We'll have a look at the second card, see what the second card brings, okay? Very, very interesting. These are very much poignant cards. So before I put that down, I'll bring that closer to you as well. We'll move that round again. So we have the new moon. And the new moon is a new cycle of life, in many ways, a new cycle of our journey. So the new moon is very much about renewal, refocus, and really thinking about, what you want to, rebirth in your life. Maybe there are old aspects of yourself that you want to bring into your current life that were beautiful and blissful, and you may have even forgot about. But new moon is about that new cycle of beginning, very much in relation to the new year as well. So very, very interesting card, but it's so self-explanatory at the same time for each and every one of us. So I'm going to just read out what I've written about the new moon, and we can move on to the next card because it is self-explanatory. New moons are the time of rejuvenation and renewal, as they represent the beginning of a brand new cycle. They bring us the energy of a fresh start and offer the chance to set new goals and intentions. New moons offer a time of cosmic cleansing, which allows us to reset, recharge, and refocus. It is the ideal time to plant new seeds. If you've pulled this card, make time for quiet reflection. Go inward as you consider what you would like to bring into your life. New moons usher in a new phase of your spiritual journey. Notice opportunities for growth as you embark on fresh new adventures. So beautiful, beautiful card. And you can see how it relates to the new year as well. So fantastic card. Very, very good. Let's have a look at this one. See what this one says. Okay. Ooh, very strong card. Very, very strong card. This is the spirit animal of the raven. And the raven is very much all about connecting with your shadow, connecting with those wounds within so that you can, heal those darker aspects of yourself, those aspects that you may deem unlovable and you may not like about yourself, but you begin to notice these are the beautiful aspects of yourself that quite literally have just been hidden away. So it's really a time to start accepting those aspects of yourself and begin the process of healing. And it's very, very interesting when it comes to the old self here, because, the raven or shadow work is very much all about connecting with your inner child, those wounds that have been passed on to us by those people who may have been unawakened. But as you connect with your old self, you can reflect upon those parts of yourself that weren't loved, appreciated, or even potentially respected by those who maybe should have given it to you all those years ago. So reflect upon your old self and, look at those shadow aspects and wounds within with regards to the raven, as you can begin to heal, grow, and love and appreciate those deeper and darker aspects of self, which are absolutely beautiful. My personal belief is that your shadow is the way to the light. Once you accept and appreciate those unloved and unappreciated aspects of self, you can bring them from the darkness into the light. And that's when you can accept the wholeness and beauty of who you are. You are loved and seen for the wholeness of self. We each have a shadow, and we each have aspects of ourselves that we may not fully appreciate ourselves. But when you come to accept that these are a part of you, you can embrace that deeper sense of contentment within and fulfillment within, and that peace, more importantly than anything, that peace. So that's beautiful as you bring all of those things together. But let's speak about the spirit animal of the raven with regards to my oracle card booklet. Let's see what I've written in here. But it's very much in reflection to what I've said. Noticing your reflection, and maybe even looking in the mirror and seeing those, aspects of yourself, as I said, that you may not deem lovable. So you've got to accept those aspects of self like I do. Each and every one of us do, okay? So let's read from the booklet. The spirit animal of the raven calls you to connect with the great mystery of the darkness within yourself. Symbolically, ravens appear when it's time for you to experience a shift in consciousness and awareness. Delve deeply within your unconscious and explore your inner conflicts in order to bring to surface that which has been locked away. This can be a catalyst for the alchemical process of healing as you transform darkness into light. If you've pulled this card, now's the time for you to notice your inner reflection as you integrate all of those aspects within your soul and you bring them into harmony. Use the magic of the raven to shapeshift your reality as you bring renewal into your life. So very, very poignant with this whole message here, because the rune was all about renewal. The old self is all about breaking free from the old self and, birthing something new. New moon is all about, renewal, refocus, and rejuvenation. And in many ways, the raven is about that as well, but reflecting on your shadow and those inner conflicts that you may have within, so that you can resolve them, bring them into harmony, and shift those aspects from darkness into light, which is incredibly beautiful. What I will say is, if you would like any support with healing your shadow, you can check out my course on Udemy, which is all about honoring and healing your shadow. And in fact, that's what it's called. You'll find a link below this video to that course. And nowadays, I actually regard myself as a shadow worker, and a shadow worker in the way that I help you to love and accept your shadow as you accept the wholeness and beauty of who you are. So if you would like any personal support with that, please head over to my website, and I'd love to support you in the process of healing those deeper aspects and wounds within. Okay, so now let's look at the second half of 2023 and what might be showing up for each and every one of us, and more importantly, the collective, because we're all working through these things right now. Some things may be more difficult and challenging for us, and for others it might be much easier because we've done a deep aspects of our healing anyway. So I'm going to give there a bit of a shuffle. Gonna pull a rune, and let's see what this one is. So as I mentioned, this is for the second half of 2023, and I'm going to place that there, but we can have a quick look at that, and I will, hopefully that can get into focus. There we go, nicely into focus there. Okay, so let's have a look at what this rune is, and actually this rune actually goes around that way, so my apologies. So the name of this rune is Kenaz, which is all about creativity, ability, and knowledge. Okay, this might be about, embracing your creativity. What have you come here to do? What is your purpose and your mission? And, noticing those abilities that you have within as you bring them to fruition to support yourself and even others on their journey. Because for me here, it's all about applying that knowledge creatively into your life so that you can, connect with your goals and your dreams, and you can bring them to life, but utilizing your tools in a way that you can create massive change for yourself and other people. But knowing the knowledge that you have within is so very much important for yourself and even others. But this is all about, I would say, you being creative with yourself, so that you can live life in alignment with who you are, and not so much about what other people want from you, but how you can live in alignment with yourself and at the same time inspire others by sharing your knowledge and wisdom. So that's an absolutely beautiful rune to start off the second half of 2023. So let's pull a card from where we are on our spiritual journey right now, or collectively for the second half of 2023, and see what shows up for us. Okay, I'm going to pull that one. And we are going to have a look at that. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it very much follows on from the previous card, of the Raven. Because the Raven was speaking about that, unification in many ways and harmony within as you bring the darkness into light and you want the wholeness of who you are. And unification, the stage of unification is very much you doing the same. And I've got the Tree of Life here because the Tree of Life is very much my representation of that beautiful sense of wholeness and unification. As you see the branches reach out to Spirit, and Spirit to guide and support you through your journey in your phases of life. But the roots always run incredibly deep with regards to the Tree of Life, or each and every tree. And this is all about being grounded and rooted in who you are at the same time, but embracing the love, light, and shadow, and all that is you. So unification is a fantastic card. And as I've mentioned, it follows on perfectly to the Raven here. So very, very interesting when it comes to the second half of 2023, because I think each and every one of us at a deeper level, are seeking that sense of unification, that sense of wholeness, that deep feeling of peace within as you connect with yourself and others, knowing that you're living life on your terms and choosing what is right and true for you in each and every moment. So unification is a beautiful, beautiful card there for, the second half of 2023. And again, I'm going to read from the Oracle card booklet here and see what shows up. Okay. So unification occurs when we come into home with ourselves. Wholeness and unity are created within. The ego, the self, and the shadow come into alignment as we deeply connect with our soul. If you have pulled this card, you are being called to recognize a growing sense of internal balance and harmony. Embrace the Tree of Life as you experience the light and love from above and establish the grounding roots from below. If you find that there are difficult aspects of your shadow that are still being integrated, allow them to come into form. Let go and release from all that no longer serves you. This will allow you to step into your higher self and feel that peace of a soul-aligned life. It's absolutely beautiful and very much about what I've already mentioned within this reading. So absolutely fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So let's give these a bit of a shuffle and look at what other cards might be appearing for the second half of 2023. As I've already mentioned, if you've got any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and we can interact and engage with one another, So I'll fan these out a little bit more. Okay. We'll pull that one because it looks like it's wanting to come out. But down by the side. Pull that one underneath actually. Pull that one. Okay. And we'll put them to one side. Okay. There we've got all these cards. Ooh, very, very, very interesting. So the first card we've got here, and I'm going to put the other ones down so that they're all connected. Okay. The first card we have here is the spirit animal of the elephant. And the spirit animal of the elephant is an absolutely beautiful card and actually one of my favorite animals. The spirit animal of the elephant is actually one of my totem animals. So I do know this animal quite well. But with regards to this spirit animal, whether it's male or female, they can have slightly different meanings. But I'll speak about, what it means for me as I connect with this card, as you can relate to yourself and your life as well. So a spirit animal for the elephant. Elephants are very strong animals. In fact, they have so much strength that they can uproot a tree. So with that in mind, it's all about you connecting with that strength within you to get through life challenges and what you might be facing in your life at that moment in time. Okay. But at the same time, elephants are known to be one of the most loving and compassionate animals in the animal kingdom. Very, very sensitive beings. So with regards to that, this is all about you also, connecting with the emotions and feelings that reside within you. You might have a deep sense of emotion and sensitivity, and it's all about embracing those aspects of self as well. No matter what emotions you feel, allow them to come to surface so that you can heal, release, and let go. But more importantly, with the elephant, I would say, so that you can find strength in your emotions and strength in your journey. Interestingly enough, with regards to elephants and their sensitivity, they also have a way of picking up on the emotions of others, because with their large feet, it's said they can feel an earthquake coming from miles away, or even a storm, because they can feel it in the ground. So this is all about you connecting with your intuition, and notice the feelings of others as you intuit how they may feel and connect with you. So I feel that is an absolutely fantastic card, but the spirit element of the elephant is incredible. It's all about you connecting with that incredible strength that you have within you, as well as you honoring those sensitive aspects of yourself and those emotions that reside within you as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, so let me read out from the Soul Pathway Oracle card booklet here, and we'll see what shows up. We'll see what I've written here about it. As you can see, I've already explained a lot. Okay, so go back to my little booklet. Spirit animal of the elephant calls you to balance the masculine and feminine aspects within you. And that's one thing I didn't mention. The strength that you connect with is very much that masculine energy that you hold as you embrace that courage and strength to live your life. Whereas those feminine aspects are those sensitive aspects of who you are, those emotions that you connect with in each and every moment. Elephants are sensitive souls and are known to be some of the most compassionate in the animal kingdom. They walk with grace and ease, and as heart-centered beings, they can sense the emotion of others from miles away. Though they have a deep sense of empathy, they are also incredibly strong. If you've pulled this card, then the elephant is calling you to embrace your sensitive nature and the strength of your character in order to bring the masculine and feminine into union. Allow your intuition to guide you through the challenges in your life. Now, again, very, very interesting. You can see how the elephant actually relates to that unification within as well. So unifying your mind, body, and soul, but more importantly, the masculine and feminine aspects. It's all about you creating that balance and harmony within that unification of the love light, the masculine energies and the feminine energies, so that you can become whole and at one with yourself. And the elephant can support you in the process of doing that. So absolutely beautiful card and incredible spirit animal to support you on your spiritual journey. So let's have a look at the next card and what it shows up. So this is a very, very interesting one. This is a very, very interesting one. So the spirit animal of the snake. I absolutely love the snake in a way. The snake is all about rebirth as well. It's about shedding your skin, letting go of the old. And it's also about this transmutation and healing. As it's said in spiritual journeys, that when you have a snake bite, maybe in your dreams, it's a calling to transmute wounds. And that snake bite is all about transmuting those wounds and shifting them into a place of light, but in a beautiful way. So, spirit animal of the snake is very, very interesting there. But allowing the old to fall away as you rebirth the new, So it's an absolutely beautiful card. Another one that, does resonate with the whole pack, really. But through all of our journey, we are always shedding skin. We're always breaking free from old cycles and rebirthing new. So the snake is very, very interesting there. But let me read out from the deck again, see what it shows up. So the spirit animal of the snake represents transmutation, healing, and rebirth. This is symbolized through the shedding of the snake's skin, signifying a deep transformation as you purify your mind, your body, and your soul. If you've pulled this card, then you may be experiencing a Kundalini awakening that is calling you to alchemize your wounds, whether they be mental, physical, spiritual, or even emotional. Snakes may show up as an invitation of initiation, as their multiple bites support you through transmuting all poisons. Use the medicine of the snake to heal deep wounds within as you allow yourself to become reborn. There you go. There you go. Absolutely fantastic card, especially for this reading, because it's all about, releasing, letting go, but more about being reborn into the new versions of yourself. So I can see 2023 being an incredibly transformative year for each and every one of us. So I'm looking forward to it for both yourself and also me. It can be challenging when you look at the Raven, because these are some possible darker aspects of yourself. But as you go through them and you experience that transition, there's beauty that comes through at the end of the tunnel. So, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. But that's beautiful. But let's read out the final card and have a look at what this one is as well, which is a beautiful card, very, very important card. And I'll bring that up to the camera as well so you can have a look. Sidekicks. Each and every one of us needs sidekicks on our journey. Let me put those cards into place. And sidekicks are those people that always provide you with that unconditional love on your journey. They guide and support you, but in many ways they don't even need to know your path at all. They're very much those cheerleaders, cheering you on from the sidelines, giving you that motivation, inspiration, and that, inspiration to move on in your life or keep going, because sometimes life can get challenging. But those people that are always by your side, cheering you on through those ups and downs of life, they are those people that you will always need by your side. So absolutely beautiful. So sidekicks are really important. And again, they can be family members, they can be friends, they can be co-workers, but they are your cheerleaders that each and every one of us need through our journey so that we can get through those life's challenges that we may be facing. So let's have a look at that card here as well. 2023 sidekicks. Sidekicks are the cheerleaders who are always by your side, cheering you on. They don't have to understand your journey, but nonetheless, they're there to give you the support through life challenges. If you've chosen this card, now's the time for you to connect with your sidekicks to bring you encouragement. They will lift you up when you're feeling down and put a smile on your face through those difficult times. Remember to call on these people when you need to bring sunshine back into your life. They play an essential role on your spiritual journey, even though they may not connect with your specific path. Though I would regard these as people in your soul tribe. We often have a soul tribe that gather around us, that we resonate and connect with at that deep level, in the knowing that they're always by our side, and they just get us. They might not understand our journey and what it is we're doing in life, but they get us with regards to who we are at a soul level. That's why you need your sidekicks. Often when you may feel all alone, those sidekicks will actually be around you, providing you with that upliftment and fulfillment. So you've just got to notice them. Okay, there's an absolutely fantastic reading here. So let me provide an overview of all of it and what I've gained from this reading myself. So the first half is very much about your old self. It's all about reflecting on your past and what you need to release and let go from. But it's also all about that renewal in life and that rebirth. Discover what it is that you truly want in your life and go about seeking to create that, because it's all about that renewal, as the rune had stated, rejuvenation. It's all about bringing that new energy in as well, but maybe also focusing on some of those shadow aspects and wounds so that you can bring the darkness to light and appreciate and honor all aspects of who you are, which is absolutely fantastic and beautiful. Look at that one again. Yeah, so it's all about flow, renewal, and dreams. Focus on what you want, connect with those dreams, and allow those dreams to come into reality. So first part of the year may be all about building that foundation of what it is that you want to bring into your life as you step into the new year. Because as you create the foundation, then you can bring it into reality into an absolutely beautiful way. Because you can see it's all about connecting with your old self, first of all. So releasing from those conditioning, letting go, connecting with Mother Earth and Spirit to provide you with that unconditional love, nurture, and support as you bring about this new cycle. But building that foundation to creating something quite magical in your life as you then embrace this beautiful sense of wholeness within you as you step into the second half of 2023, honoring that strength and courage within, balancing the masculine and feminine within, walking with much more grace and ease, but having that rebirth and transmutation with regards to healing. Maybe you're healing those deeper wounds with regards to your shadow and transmuting those poisons so that you can really live that beautiful and magical life in which you're desiring this year. So it could be incredibly transformative, but in the process of doing that, notice those sidekicks that are always cheering you on, your soul tribe, that are giving you the motivation, inspiration, and upliftment to assist you on your journey. It's absolutely beautiful set of cards there, and I hope you found it insightful for yourself with regards to your journey. And with that, I wish you all the best for the new year and all that it brings. Take care, much love, and I do look forward to connecting with you all again very soon. And with that, I will say take care and much love. Bye for now.